Oh my god, welcome motherfuckers! Today is Saturday, May 16th, and today is actually kind of a good day. Mainly because, well, first I'm doing a live show, fairly in the evening, maybe like a couple hours from now. Like right now it's like 12:30, guys, so, I'll be doing it with my friend Adam. You guys know my stockkeeper. Mainly because, I don't know, just want to do it. Live shows are kind of fun. You know, we have a Hooba Hooba party and Hooba Hooba gathering, Hooba Hooba mosh pit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, look out for, I'll be uploading a video on my main channel saying, hey, I'm live on Blog TV. Around, I don't know, like a little later. Not so much in the evening, but probably maybe around before 3 EST. Not really sure yet what time though. But anyways, I got some interesting shit I want to talk about today. First of all, hooba hooba hoo, bank, 30,000 gold ore. So I have 30,000 gold ore. Last night I really didn't mind that much, mainly because, or yesterday I really didn't mind that much, is because mainly, I kind of wanted to, but I sort of got, I got on kind of around like 3, or maybe like around 2. Got on the computer, and then I was really tired, so I went to lay down, and then BAM! I woke up, and it was like 9:30 in the PM. So I kind of lost like 6 hours. Man, I don't know why. I kind of have a sleeping disorder where I can put my head down on a pillow and kind of like pass the fuck out. But then again, when I want to go sleep, when I want to, I normally don't. So, it kind of sucks, yeah. But oh well. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about today was actually about God Wars. And, a lot of people, like, alright, I have a couple friends who go God Wars. Not, pretty, like, frequently and stuff like that. And they make, their money, their nut, basically. They make their nut, okay? They really do. Because they go there and they stay there, and then, they stay there for multiple kills, and then they get shit. But some people, they go there and then they stay for one kill and they say, oh, this sucks, and then they leave. And, a lot of people still probably, or some people probably forget how, like, there is still money in God Wars. Like, I remember when the Bandos God Sword was like 16 mil at one time. It was like the lowest. It was like, crashing horribly. Now, I don't know what's at, because I really don't pay attention to that stuff really that much anymore. Fuck. I still need to make free play merchant guide. That just reminds me. I'll probably make that, like, later this week or sometime. But, like, the only thing, like, some people are, like, kind of asking me what I'm doing for free play, merchanting in general. Because I do still merchant. It's just not really that much, mainly because everything's kind of a little iffy in the GE right now. Like, with the rares being so, like, high in price right now, it's kind of messing shit up. Because, I don't really know. Like, a pumpkin is still pretty expensive, so is an Easter egg. And, like I said, I bought those things for, like, 5-6 mil. So now to see them, like, near 100 mil or over 100 mil, it blows my mind. It really does. It's probably the same thing with a Halloween mask. But then again, people die with rares. People, rares are becoming less and less. But as, like, God Wars, like I was saying about God Wars, I've never made money from God Wars in general. I mean, the only time I've really been to God Wars is in my videos, which is 2 times. But, I've never made money off God Wars. Let alone, I've never made money off any boss before. I used to do KQ, Captain Night Queen. And then I realized that, okay, back in the olden days, KQ, you would be able to make some decent money from it. Like, back in the olden days, it would be, a duo of 2 people with full V, and you would go and kill it, and then you would get, like, a D-chain drop every 10 fucking kills. Okay? And then I remember when they changed the drop ratio, when God Wars came out or something like that, then it was like every, like, or, not when God Wars came out, it was when they added I think it was when they added the Dragon Fire Shield or some shit like that. But when they started adding new shit, they changed the drop ratio, and now it's like every like couple hundred kills you get something from the KQ, and it really is bullshit because a D chain isn't worth that much. And if you go as and you can't stay there that long, you can stay at Bandos longer. You can stay at Bandos longer than you can at the KQ, which is kind of fucking retarded since the KQ drops less, like items and shit. Mainly because the bitch does splash damage and that sucks, but a D chain is worth like shit now. So if you go 4 people and you get a split of a D chain, that's like shit. Unless you do, you're soloing it, but still. But the best item I've ever gotten from the KQ was the Dragon 2H. And I remember I went with 4 people and we got it as a split. And at the time, Dragon 2Hs were 2 mil. So we each got, like 500k. It wasn't that bad, it really wasn't, especially from the KQ. But it just, that's how it was. Then I remember a long time ago, like, before I started making videos, I wanted to go, I really had, really wanted to get a D-Chain. I don't know why, but I just really wanted to get a D-Chain drop. And I would find these groups, on the forums, and I would go with these people. And then there would always be bitches and stuff. They would be like, oh my god, I got a D-Chain. I got a D-Chain. I'm like, no you didn't, you motherfucker. And he's like, yes I did. I'm like, trade me. And then he would tell you away or some shit like that. Just because some people are assholes and stuff like that. But me personally, those type of people are just like queers, okay? I don't mean to offend anybody, but they really are queers. That, you'll be fighting a boss or something, and then, if you go to restock or something, then their type, in whatever clan chat you're in, their type, oh my god, D-Chain drop, and yeah, they really didn't get a D-Chain drop. They're just a bunch of fucking fags. But, like I said, that's really how it is. And probably some of you guys experience that sometimes, but otherwise, KQ is really much dead. What's that other big-ass thing? Oh, the KBD. The KBD. I've never gotten a Dragon Visage from it. But then again, I've never really soloed it. I've been there probably, I don't know. It's just bosses, I don't really do. Like I say, I stick more to skilling and submerging. But, God Wars, you can still make money from. You just have to go there and you have to stay there non-stop. I have this one friend who literally lives at God Wars, and he has near, a bill bank. So, therefore, it kind of shows for it. But then, God Wars is like his skilling, in a way, if you guys understand that. My skilling is kind of just doing regular skills or fletching. His skilling is more like God Wars, but then again, he's making a lot more money, by just killing this shit. But guys, like I said, I am doing a live show today. Just kind of want to have some fun on the live show. Mess around a little bit, have some fun. They're always fun to, do. It will be, like I said, right now it's 12:30ish, so I'm not really sure. Maybe in, 2 hours or so. Just look out for the video on the main channel. Basically, just telling you, oh, I'm live on Blog TV. Link in this crotch bar. Blog TV, then basically it's me. But right now, mining, I should be done, hopefully by, Wednesday. I really do want to. If I can get another 5,000 tonight, then maybe, 4,000 or 5,000 tomorrow. Then, possibly I can begin smithing again, then we can have a big hooba hooba party. So, yeah. But, otherwise, you just want to go to my email, asknightmarerh@yahoo.com. Remember, do not drink a lot of Yoo-hoos, or Yahoos, because they will result in vomiting, and I'm prone experience to that. I have prone experience to that. Mainly because I drank too much and it looked sort of actually, I'm not really sure what it looked like. It was just all fucked up on my carpet. Okay, anyways, first question. Hello, Nightmare. I've been watching your videos for a while and I have a question about prayer. I was wondering, what do you suggest for getting 99 prayer since prayer is relatively expensive now? Thank you and keep making funny videos. Smiley face, exclamation mark. Okay, you're asking kind of the wrong person because I don't have 99 prayer, but alright guys, I'm going to tell you the secret way to get 99 prayer and never lose any money. go and train on chickens. And go and kill their shit, take the chicken bones, and bury it. Do this for about 2 to 4 years, and you will have 99 prayer. And you will be just elite. Because you will have 99 prayer off chicken bones. And you will look just, it will just be amazing for you. Yeah, it really will be. But, seriously, if I was ever to get 99 prayer, that would raise my combat level, so I would say fuck it, and I would just do combat. And I would just go and just kill dragons and bank their goddamn bones and do this until I had enough. But then I would make a hell of a lot of money from selling dragon D-hides. So at the same time, I'd be making money and getting a lot of experience and getting a lot of charms for maybe, high 90 summoning and shit like that. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. Hey Knight, I have a question since you have 99 fire making. And it would really help me out if you could answer this. I have 85 right now and 25,000 maple logs. And I'm not sure if this will get me enough. This will be enough to get me to 99. Can you please tell me how many you think I would need? Runescape username, Cats on Ice. So K-A-T-Z, then space on space ice. Alright. 25,000 will not get you to 99, my friend. It took me 100,000 to go from 82 to 99. So 85 is 3.2 mil experience, and 82 is like fucking 2.5 mil experience, or 2.6 or something like that. So you're going to need a lot more maple logs, buddy. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's really all I got for you today. Like I said, and just look out for the live show later on. Otherwise, I'll be mining, typical shit. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will see some of you motherfuckers at the live show. So leave a nasty dirty little comment if you got anything for me. Otherwise, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow.